Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope you're all doing good. This is Mohammed Awad, and today we're going to talk about positioning, how to position yourself. It's not basically how to position, but I want to tell you a story about positioning. All right, let me fix the camera over here. Yes, let me explain to you about positioning, a story that I'm going through. I want you to understand this. If you are today, you're starting a new business, if you want to be an entrepreneur or doing whatever it is, listen to this very carefully. Understand, go YouTube or Google, understand what is positioning, type it down, understand positioning in business, in marketing, in the brand, especially in the brand, understand, right? Because the brand is basic marketing and the business and the whole product that you are selling. That's what brand is, right? So let me tell you a story so that you understand. Number one, I'm not a coffee drinker and I don't drink tea. I drink tea, but not much, depending on the situation. But I don't like coffee. I hate coffee. Sorry to all the coffee lovers over there. So I don't usually go to Starbucks or to Costa or to those cafe. You know, those brands, like international brands or regional brands. I don't usually go to these places because I don't drink coffee, right? So, but sometimes I do go because my friend or my wife, she wants to go over there. We want to sit. So I'll be like, okay, let's go. I'll get my laptop and we'll work or do whatever it is. So I do have experience when I go to a Starbucks. I know what Starbucks can give me as an environment, as an experience. I do understand that. I do understand what Costa gives me. I do understand what Those Cafe gives me also, because I've been there, so I've tried their whatever menu they have. So my daughter just recently, I've been taken to tuition. So I'm taking her to tuition to an area that I don't have any coffee shop around, because if I take her to tuition, I have to wait for 2 hours, and I don't want to sit 2 hours in the car, right? And plus, I have my own assignments, and I'm doing my MBA right now, so I need to sit somewhere and study for 2 hours. Then I go pick her up. So I found this coffee shop. It's basically in the middle of. Okay, it is a good location, but it's not seen by many. So you need to know that you need to know that the coffee shop is over there and drive to. It's not like you drive, oh, that's a coffee shop, because the coffee shop is like hidden, but it's on the main road. So it's like one side, but it's on the main road. Understand what I'm trying to say? Now the question is, this coffee shop is new. It's like the brand is not well known. It's local, and one side of the coffee shop, one side of the area, it's a village area. So there are people who are, like the village area, and the other side is the main road where it takes you to the main area's location next to Isa Town, Jed Ali. That's a location, Isa Town, Tubli, let's call it. So I've been going there for a while, because I'm driving my daughter and all, and I don't drink coffee. Bear in mind, I don't drink coffee. So the first time I went there, and I ordered, I was like, listen, I don't drink coffee. Give me something that's cold. I asked them, coffee with chocolate cold, with ice or something. And they said, yeah, we have. So they gave me whatever that menu is, that coffee is, or that cold drink was. And I said, how much? They were like 2.5, 2 dinar 500. That's almost like $8, $9. So I took the drink and I went up and I worked and all. And so the next day I was talking to my wife. I was like, listen, I went to this place and that's the only place I can go and sit, because there is no any proper coffee shop I could sit if I drop my daughter to tuition, right? She was like, okay, don't get that 2.5 dinar coffee, whatever you didn't like, because I didn't like it much. Get something else. I was like, what should I get? She was like, get a tea. Drink a tea. I was like, okay, I'll try tea, because tea is just water and the tea bag, that's it. So I thought it would be like something cheaper than that, so I went over there. Hey, listen, I want a tea. How much? 1 dinar. I was like, 1 dinar, that's too expensive for this place, right? It's not Starbucks, it's just a local place, and it's somewhere, nowhere. So I went there for 7-8 times, and I just got me a tea because I just need to sit over there. Then I was thinking about it. I sat with my friend. He's really good at marketing and all this stuff, and we ask questions. Sometimes if I have any doubts, we sit and to talk about this stuff. I was like, bro, listen, I really need not to know something, because my friend, he's good at restaurant business and cafes. So that's why I asked him. I was like, bro, I have a question. I don't understand one thing. Local business, like a local person starting a business in Bahrain, a coffee shop that serves exactly what Starbucks and Costa are serving, and they are not well known, and they are in a very bad location compared to Starbucks. Because Starbucks, they are always in a mall and city center and very strategic locations, right? How come they are selling this same coffee with the same price as Starbucks? I don't understand this. I told him, when I go to Starbucks and I pay 2 dinar or 1 dinar 800, I don't pay for a coffee, I pay for the experience. I pay because they have waiters, they treat you nicely, you have nice chairs, like sofa, you have Wi-Fi, you have that environment, you have those people who are coming, like-minded people and all. So I'm not paying for the coffee, I'm paying for the experience that I'm getting, right? And so I was like, why do a lot of Bahrainis businesses in Bahrain, when they start a business, their prices are similar to the international brands and even more? When I say more, for example, like food trucks. If you go to a food truck today, and what is the food truck expense? Maybe the only expense was the food truck, building the food truck. It will cost you 2, 3, 4, 5,000, depending on how fancy or how you build it, right? And then you have 2, 3 employees. If I go today to McDonald's, a complete meal, the burger with the fries with the Coke will cost me, let's say 2 dinars, the whole meal. And then when you go to okay, let's not compare McDonald's, because then the food truck owners will be like, hey, McDonald's is processed food, we have fresh. Okay, if I go right now to any supermarket, get me fresh meat, fresh patties of burgers, and if I do that, it's going to cost me 800 fils, 600 fils, 1 dinar, right? With the buns and everything. So when you go to a food truck, the food truck, only the burger without fries, without Pepsi, costs you around 3.5, 4 dinars. I don't understand why. So this is what he told me, my friend, and he's right. He said the problem with these businesses, they don't position themselves properly. They don't position themselves like, okay, this is my fries. Okay, let's say this is a circle, or let's say this is a square. All right. So there is quality, there is price, there is speed, and there is whatever, right? So I position McDonald's, Jasmines, and all over here, cheap and fast, right? I position Chili's and all over here, expensive, but environment, whatever. So where do I position myself? Do I position myself expensive or cheap, low price, high quality? Where do I position myself? And then you can basically analyze yourself. Okay, if I position myself next to Chili's, do people come to me? Will people come and buy my burgers or my coffee shop? Like, for example, if I position myself next to Starbucks and my brand is, nobody knows about it, and is one corner of the country, is like in a village area, will people come to me? Will there be a brand? Am I doing the right thing? You need to ask these questions. So my friend told me, he's right. He said these people, especially with these businesses, they don't do price positioning or brand positioning, or let's say whatever position you want, to brand or pricing strategy, whatever it is. All right. So this is a video to all you business owners who want to start a business, or let's say you individuals who want to start a business. When you do something, don't just calculate your expenses. And this is someone yesterday told me, and he has a point also. He said what these businesses do also is that they only calculate their expenses of my rent, labor cost, electricity bill, the coffee bill, whatever they buy, the raw materials and all. And then, okay, this is my cost. How much do I need to charge to recover that money? That's the wrong way of thinking. That could be one part of your question to ask, but the main one is, how much do I charge based on my positioning, based on my brand awareness or my brand strategy and pricing strategy, based on my marketing, based on the location that I'm at. Am I, am I in the right location? Is the rent feasible for me? So you need to ask these questions before you calculate the cost and put a price. You need to ask these questions first. That's the reason a lot of business, restaurants and coffee shops, they don't succeed. They lose. They fail because they don't know their positioning, their brand positioning, their pricing positioning, their pricing strategy, the marketing strategy, their tactic, whatever it is. These are the things you need to focus on and see. Am I doing the right thing? Am I in the right path? Does it make sense to charge people this much in this location, this area? Who is my target audience? Am I targeting the right to audience? Do I need to target people who are going to Starbucks? No, you cannot, because people who are going to Starbucks, they are loyal to Starbucks. You need to do a lot of marketing, you need to do a lot of branding, and that costs so much money to build where you are, your location, the 4 P's, product, promotion, place, price, whatever it is. You need to understand these stuff. And then, so basically, I can guarantee in the coming 2 years that coffee shop will shut down. The coming 2 years, and then the last 6-7 months of its 2 years, the owner will be paying from his or her pocket. That's the worst thing you could do, especially when you're starting. I know some of you want to start a business, especially a restaurant business. It's a passion. You want to do it. You have been thinking about it a long time. But please, for God's sake, if you want to do something, think about, position yourself right. Understand your pricing strategy. Understand your target audience. Are they willing to pay? Is my location the right location for the target audience I'm targeting? Think about this. Then you calculate expenses, and then you say, okay, is it feasible or not now? So these are the things you need to think about. All right, guys? So thank you everyone for listening. Hope this makes sense to most of you out there, especially the business owners. You have the business, you still have the chance to get out of it and change your pricing and do more promotion so that you get more people in. And that's it. Thank you everyone. Take care and goodbye. Hey, this video is sponsored by Swiss School of Management. Are you a person who wants to do an MBA, a doctor in business administration, or a PhD? Come on. Right now I'm doing my MBA, and this has been for a long time I really wanted to do, and I got this opportunity to do with Swiss School of Management. It's just really good to learn new stuff, progress in your career, improve your knowledge and business in general. What I have taken right now is MBA focus in marketing. They have different majors that you can focus on, or just general MBA. Hey, check them out. This is the contact number. This is their banner over here, the poster ad. It's a really good university. You could check them out, and it's perfect for people like us, people who work full-time, people who have side hustles, and we don't have time to go to university. Everything is done online. I do my Zoom classes every Friday with more than 15 students and with a lecturer. So it's perfect for me, and definitely it's going to be perfect for you. And use my code, which is Unleash by MA. I'll repeat that again. Just contact them and just say, I'm contacting from Unleash by MA, and you'll get a 50% discount on your registration fee, which is up to $250 discount. So do your MBA, do your doctorate or your PhD, and trust me, it's worth it.